What up, guys? We're about to start recording. Well, audio, of course, because, you know, you guys are watching. Whatever. Anyways, 3, 2, I'm off. That's what happens when you take 2 shots of Jack Daniels before you do a podcast. Yo! Jonny fucking Ded, guys. I got him in the studio today. And I actually just learned your name today. I thought it was Jonny. But are we allowed to know your real name?
Yeah, it's Seth.
Seth. What's your last name, bro?
Darling.
Seth Darling.
Yes,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Because I don't know, do I give you the credit or do I give your family the credit? You know
that
what I
would
mean?
be obviously my dad's side. That's a long story.
Okay.
I don't think he deserves the credit, but you know.
Well, hell, you know, not that's fine. Seth, aka Jonny Ded. Okay, how did we get Jonny Ded from Seth? Was it derived from your original name, or did you just put it together out of things that you really enjoyed?
I don't know. I was sitting drinking beer, watching stuff on YouTube like 2 years ago, and I thought of Johnny Depp for some reason, and I was like, I need a stage name for my stuff in the future.
Mm-hmm. And
I thought Dead was cool. I took out the H because it's not typical, and took out the A because it's not typical, and made some corny name.
Ded. D-E-D.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, if you look up Jonny Ded on social media, you will be able to find him at Jonny, not Joh, okay? Because I did that a couple times. So I had to actually look it up. Jonny Ded, I actually really like it though because it has like that gothic killer vibe, but then you have like the simplicity of like just being called Jonny.
Right.
So, do you prefer being called Jonny?
Yeah, if more people could learn it, that would be nice. I've always liked the name too. I always thought it was very slick, you know, kind of like a cool mobster or something.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason. So.
Hey, don't fuck with the mobster. Don't fuck with him.
Oh, I'm part Sicilian, so watch out.
Ooh, shit. So being part Sicilian though, that leads me into my next question. Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Albuquerque, but I've lived all over the country. For about the first 10 or 11 years of my life, I lived with my mom. We moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, LA, back to Vegas. Then we moved to Ohio, around there, like the Dayton area.
Uh-huh.
Then Connecticut, and then in 2004, summer of 2004, I moved in with my dad and lived with him up until I was about 18 years old or so. And then we moved up and down New Mexico about twice. Then I moved to El Paso for about 3.5 years, and then moved back to Albuquerque in 2016.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So out of all the places that you have been living, which one would you rather go back to if, you know, Santa Fe isn't that spot?
Damn, it's hard.
I know, because
I don't know if I'd want to go back to any of them, honestly, man.
Okay.
There's lots of growing up and lots of negative experiences that I don't really want to remember. You know, I want to move to Denver at some point. So.
Okay, I can understand that. Yeah. I mean, the vibe of Colorado is so like high end and energetic and polite. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
what
happens when you
too.
smoke a lot of weed. Okay, take a hint, people. But being in Santa Fe, do you plan on living here for the rest of your life? Are you planning on moving somewhere, buying a house, and traveling? Like,
no, I mean I live in Albuquerque right now, in the Heights. My girlfriend doesn't want to move here for reasons I'm not sure exactly why. Probably just because of like rent and whatever. But Denver is where her best friend is, and the music scene is popping up there just like it is here.
Oh yeah.
So I think it would complement both of us,
right?
In a sense, but
it's popping so much bigger out there, though. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I mean, Santa Fe, we gotta step it up. Okay, we're getting there. We're doing good. We've got a little bit more, and with that, we're gonna be putting Jonny Ded on the fucking scene because finally he's got some music for. Well, not only do you have music for us, but you also have somebody else that's gonna be helping you along, aka you guys have seen him twice already, Lekuru Neko. You want to come say hi real quick, bro? He just got out of work, so don't judge him. What up, buddy?
I'm dirty right now, but...
So, Ruben is actually the guitarist of the metal portion of your music, is that correct?
Yeah, him and I will both be playing guitar. We'll be
Okay.
doing some keys if he wants to throw in some keys too to help fatten it up. Because we'll be playing to the songs and giving it like a live element.
Okay, I like that.
It's a very simple setup, but yeah.
Okay,
It's gonna be rocking, man.
I kept doing. I've been. When did I rock with you?
That was almost 2 years
Arson
ago.
Diamond.
Arson
God.
Diamond 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, God, he knows his shit. So you're lucky.
Oh yeah.
Going back into you really quick, because I want to know a little bit more. What was your childhood like? I know you were moving around a lot, but what about siblings? Do you have a big brother, little sister type of situation where
No,
you had
I'm
that?
actually an only child. My mom, I don't speak to either of my parents, so I feel like I can speak freely.
Okay.
I made a joke about my dad a minute ago.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if to get into that or not. I mean, shout out, or no, actually no shout out to the shitty dads out there, or sperm donors as I call you.
Deadbeats.
But anyways, sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. Yeah, my mom is an alcoholic. She's been to rehab a lot, in and out. Had a elderly gentleman who was a father figure to me growing up, bail her out by putting her in rehab over and over, spending lots of money on that. And then my dad, how do I phrase this? He's a narcissist, for one. This isn't too touchy, so don't worry about it. You're good.
No.
I'm just trying to
I don't mind it.
Shit. He's a narcissist, and he moves around a lot from person to person. Not gonna go into details, so I don't get like.
Oh, he's a player.
I only thinks he is. Anyway, and that was kind of difficult, shaped me into who I am. I got some anger to get out, and you guys have probably heard that through some of the lyrics I've done with like Nympho, and some of the feeling of this project, EBE. But it's shaped me, and I think it's definitely helped what I do. Yeah, for sure.
Because you put that emotion into your music.
Yeah, I like dark shit, and that's what got me into recording music in the first place. Actually, it was 9 Inch Nails' album "The Fragile," and I was like 14, 15. One day when I was living with my dad, still I was a kid, obviously. We're driving in Las Cruces. We're driving to go get McDonald's or some shit, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, can you put Ableton on my computer when we get back home?" And that's the DAW that I've used. Yeah. Since then, there were a couple times where I had a computer die when I was a kid, and then in 2018, I've just been on it for like the past 4 years, just cranking out songs, and just trying different styles and whatnot. But yeah, back to the original question. Yeah, it's definitely shaped what I do now.
Okay. Yeah, being an only child shaped it, and you had to deal with the unfortunate family dynamic.
Yeah.
By yourself. Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm in a much better place now, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. Yeah. I mean, you got a girlfriend, you're living in Albuquerque, you're busting out music. Supposedly you just randomly started to do rap and you fucking kill it. Like, bro.
Thanks.
What was the name of that song? That was Nympho, right?
No.
The first rap song?
Yeah, the first one.
That's EBE. Yeah, that's Reruns.
Reruns, yeah, dude.
A month ago or something, almost a month ago now.
I like that.
Dude, was that you? I'm like, yeah. You're like,
no. Because when he sent it to me, I was like, hold on, bro. So this is your music, right? Yes. Are there any other vocalists, or is it just you?
Because Nympho shit, right?
Was that Nympho?
A long time ago? Yeah. He does all the vocals on all of it.
On all, I was surprised. I had no fucking idea. So when he sends me this music, I'm very skeptical because. When you get sent a lot of music, some of it's good, some of it needs work. You gotta be real about that. When he sends me this shit, I'm like, yo, he's working with like a badass dude, like this guy's got vocals, this guy can play guitar. And I'm asking him, how many vocalists are in this? How many instruments? Who's playing? Who's all in it? And he says, it's just me, bro. And I'm like,
I didn't say it like that.
Don't fuck with me.
Huh? I just texted you. I didn't say it like that.
No, I took it though. Okay. I'm like, bro, it's all me. Because honestly, like, that, it's some tight shit. You guys need to listen to it. Really quick, what is the plug so that we could be checking it out? Because I know it's on YouTube, correct?
This current project? Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's not on Spotify because I use like movie samples and shit. And I'm kind of worried about having half an album uploaded for that reason. It's on YouTube. The full name is 11 Benevolent Elephants. It's a tongue twister I got from a movie.
11 Benevolent?
Benevolent. It's the opposite of malevolent, like a malevolent spirit. It means like peaceful.
Oh shit! Okay, I like that.
It's a tongue twister I got from the movie Don't Look Up with Leo DiCaprio, the asteroid.
I never finished it. What the fuck? Yeah. Was it good? Did it end pretty well?
I was on edge the entire fucking time, but yeah, it was great.
I hated Jonah Hill, bro. Like the character he played. Like I want to fucking deck you, dude. God.
I'll just wait till the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. Are they on something? Because something's clearly not right.
No, they're just elitist assholes. That's all they are. That's just making fun of the rich, basically.
It's a satire.
Okay.
It's a big satire on the rich community and the NASA programs and how people basically would react to the end of the world.
Oh, fuck. That's true.
It will probably happen just like that, honestly.
Yeah, honestly,
it's a subtle.
It's honestly, it feels like it's just a look into the future.
Yeah,
if anything.
Subtle tone I like to throw in with some samples I use occasionally, or with like when I use like dirty samples, it's kind of symbolic of shit like that.
Okay.
It depends on the song. If you have to listen to a song, be like, why'd you use this robot voice saying this nasty phrase? And I probably have to explain it. It has to do with each individual song.
I feel that.
But that movie kind of relates to that kind of thing
to
too.
the emotion of the song. God, if you guys haven't watched Don't Look Up, check it out.
Oh yeah, so we're on YouTube.
Yes.
We're on Bandcamp and Instagram. No Facebook, no Spotify. But the Bandcamp is ebe313.bandcamp.com.
Check it out.
And that's
guys.
the project that I'll be doing with Ruben over here.
Nice.
Hopefully
okay.
in a few months. Oops.
Fuck yeah. Well, I can't wait. Before we get to the ending of this first segment, let's get back into you really quick.
Okay.
So mom-dad dynamic, not that great. Only child, has its perks, downfalls I can imagine. Moving around a lot up until 2016 when you landed here.
Mm-hmm.
What were you like during school? Elementary, middle school, high school. What was your personality development, especially because of the fact that you were moving around so much?
I think it's still kind of true to this day, but I was kind of a loner. Even at like lunch, I'd just sit by myself and it's like read books about UFOs and like write lyrics and do random shit like that. And I still kind of do the same thing at home. I've really never changed.
Okay, good.
But yeah, high school was the same way, man. I was the long-haired. Oh, back to the name, Jonny Ded.
Okay.
People in high school used to call me. They'd say you look like Jonny Ded, blah blah, because I had like hair down to here and like a fuzzy little mustache and shit. And I think I've kind of throwing it back out there. Like, no, I don't. I've changed it. It's mine now. Fuck off. Because I never thought I did.
Those people are gonna be coming back being like, Johnny.
You're right.
Johnny.
But yeah, just I've kind of been the same way. You know what I mean? Just chilling at home, and now I'm doing this. So
good. Other than music, what is it that you're doing, or is it like all music and you're just involved in different genres of it?
Like other art forms?
Mm-hmm.
I do the album covers and stuff. I'll find a photo that pertains to what I like, and then I'll manipulate it and filter it and do my text. And I do the lyrics. I've started making music videos, as you saw on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, the green one. Check it out.
Yeah. Thanks to my girlfriend's fucking GoPro. Dude, that thing's amazing. I love the fisheye look.
Bro,
Freaking Beastie Boys.
What is it? Do you know?
It's a GoPro.
Oh.
It's a Hero 4 something.
4?
Hero 4. I don't know anything
really?
about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just spent. Well, I'm actually doing monthly payments, but I just got that GoPro 11 Black.
Oh, cool.
God fucking damn, dude.
They're nice.
The mic, X amount. The light, X amount. The case, X amount. The mic adapter, X amount. The GoPro. God. Don't even get me started, bro. But you'll probably be seeing that next year. More to come, by the way, if you guys are interested in vlogging. Let's see. So with the music, well, okay, hold on. When you were here in Santa Fe in 2016, were you a high schooler?
Or when I moved back here?
Yeah.
No, I was.
When did you get
held? I graduated in 2011.
11. Okay.
Yeah. So when I moved here, I was almost 23. When I moved back here 6 years ago, I'm almost 30 now. I'm 29. Turned 29 in August. I graduated high school. Sir. Thank you. Graduated high school a long time ago.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I miss it. Do you miss it?
No.
No.
It was just meh.
Meh.
Whatever.
Dude, I made high school my bitch. I was just like, math no offense to my math teacher, but I was like, deuces, and I sat in the principal's office. I'm just there chilling with her. Yeah, blah, 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 this and that, whatever. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Yeah, but I'm caught up. I'm good. Don't worry. I promise.
I got A's, bitch.
Huh?
I got A's, bitch.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Shout out to Miss, I'm not going to say your name, but I miss you. I love you. High schoolers that I went to, most of you can go fuck yourself. And the other one, I was thinking about it the other day. Someone asked me, like, are you going to go to your high school reunion? And I looked at him in the eye and I was like, probably not.
Oh shit, mine passed. Holy shit. I just realized
Did
that.
it pass?
Yeah, last year.
Oh shit, that's right.
No interest.
No interest at all.
I don't even remember like an invite of any kind, so I'm like, whatever.
Well, there's a couple things coming up in the 10 decade reunion. But when I looked at him and I said no, it literally clicked in my head. The only person that I would go back for that I graduated with isn't even you, because you graduated like a year after me. There's no one that I want to say hi to that I graduated with. Isn't that weird? Or is that a good thing?
It's not weird.
Anyways, too much of it on myself.
Just no, you're fine, man.
Really quick though, I'm curious where your inspiration of music came from. Like, what was the first thing that you that clicked something in you? For example, I heard fucking
9 Inch Nails.
no, dude, y'all grew up on that. I grew up on System of a Down.
That's what
Yeah,
dude,
I came later for me.
Really?
Well, I like new metal bands when I was really young, but when I started doing music myself, it was more like 9 Inch Nails and shit, like Pumpkins and all that. I actually wanted to learn to play guitar because of the Smashing Pumpkins, and then after that was wanting to record music, and that was 9 Inch Nails. And the interest with both of those bands happened simultaneously. But before that, even, man, I liked like Korn and shit when I was like 5 years old, you know, and I was in LA when Freak on a Leash was on the radio still in like 98. And I was
good
like,
times.
yeah.
I was a baby, I couldn't remember, but
yeah,
good times.
I was in kindergarten. How old are you?
I want to say something smart ass, but
you don't have to answer.
Old enough.
I'm a year younger than you.
Oh, I thought you were a year older.
No, I'm
okay.
I'll be 29 in March.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, March 28th. In case anybody wants to give me a present out there. What do I want, by the way?
I'll get you a present.
Just ink, okay? You want to pay for it? You want to give me money? That's all I want.
I can pay for a portion of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
$20. Just pay for that little. I'm just gonna put it in my fucking tattoo jar, dude. That's literally all I do. Talking about tattoos, though, I always like to ask, and since we got a couple minutes here, your tattoos.
The 3.
Oh, you just have 3?
Yeah.
What's the story on them?
Well, I got this one first. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Imperial logo from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Then I got this alien because I'm a dork, and I never got it. I never got the color
so you
touched
agree?
up.
You're a whale's penis?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Static X thing. It's a little crooked there, and I'm kind of pissed about it. I thought about blacking this whole portion out.
Okay.
I got this after Wayne Static.
Static. Oh, from
Static X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though he died 2014.
November
13.
4th, I think.
Damn.
It's been 8 years, dude. Holy shit, that's crazy.
I didn't even get into his music, to be honest with you, but I knew of him. You know what I mean? Because he had such a character. That's like, it was impossible not to know who the fuck he was.
And the hair too, man.
Yeah. And anytime I see a tattoo or a drawing of him, it's always like, fucking love it. Fucking love it. Shout out to you guys. But 3 tattoos. Are you planning on getting more, or?
I'd like to have sleeves, honestly.
Okay. Well, yeah, because you said you were gonna black it out.
Yeah, I just want to at least get the arms done in full. But
what are you planning on getting?
No fucking idea.
No idea.
If I black this out, maybe like a starscape or something with like white or like glow in the dark ink or something. Would that work? White ink over black? Does that?
I'm not sure. I've been asking my artist for the last 3 years. Shout out to you, by the way. Hopefully I'll get you on this podcast. And she said that as soon as she gets more information, she'll talk to me. But I would fucking... Because how sick would it be to have white ink on the inside of these veins?
Right, exactly.
He's so sick.
It's probably possible. People, if you've already thought of it, then somebody has, and they've developed a way to do it.
Or does it have to be done before the black? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what the part I'm wondering. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would assume that it's after when the black heals, so that the white is over it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't know much about skin, so you guys tell me. Anyways, guys, we have reached the ending of our first segment with my podcast with Jonny Ded. We're gonna get back into the second segment. I'm gonna be asking him about his music, the first pieces of art that he put out, the last one that he put out, what he's working on next, etc., etc. Tune in. Thank you for listening. I love you. And that's it for part 1. Awesome sauce. Ah. Anyways, now I gotta set up this motherfucker again. At some point, I'm going to have my computer on here. Which, Ruben, I was gonna ask you for some advice, because I finally got a computer like I said I was going to.
Oh, what kind of computer did you get?
I got the MacBook Air
Okay.
M2 chip.
Okay, so it's one of the newer ones.
Yeah, I figured like if I'm gonna get a computer, I might as well get one that's.
Are you just gonna keep using GarageBand, or are you gonna get Logic?
I was thinking about moving up to something. Yeah. I mean, because GarageBand has been treating me just fine.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is that it doesn't allow me to record more than like 24, 25 minutes.
On the computer, I think it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, because it's a bigger fucking.
So when I started doing my DJ shit, putting out my my live mixing crap.
Yeah, I
those are
remember.
some of those are like an hour to 2 hours long, and I did all those on GarageBand. So as long as it has the space, it should just record. I think because it's on your iPad. I think that's why it does the minimal space. It's really weird on that end.
That sucks.
But yeah, on your computer, you should be able to do at least about a good hour on iTunes. Or not iTunes, sorry, on GarageBand.
On GarageBand?
Yeah.
Okay. Because honestly, dude, these podcasts coming up, they're going to be like.
A lot longer, especially when you have more people. You're saying you have more people.
It's going to be so much fun. So, for the next podcast, next year, Ruben's going to be sitting in the back.
Okay.
Or I will. I don't really give a fuck.
Hello. Cool.
You hear yourself?
Yeah.
And so, like, one of us will be back there, and it'll be like a triangle dynamic. Everyone will have their own handheld mic, and it's going to be like a very coerce podcast. So hopefully, like 7 days is going to be one of my first bands. Shout out to you guys. 4 of them back there, 3 of them here, and like a great podcast. It's going to be fun. Anyways.
Cool. Hell yeah, man.
Okay, let's start recording for our second segment. Welcome back with part 2 with my podcast, Jonny Ded. I was gonna say Depp, but I had to pause myself for a second there. So I'm gonna get really into it, like just right off the bat. The first piece of music that you wrote yourself. What was the genre? What was the inspiration? Okay. And can we find it still?
No, maybe maybe on Reverb Nation when I was like in high school, like freshman, sophomore. But fuck, a lot of that got lost. I actually recovered a lot of it. It's not great, so I won't post it anywhere else. If you want to hear it, I'll send it to you.
I do. I was gonna say, like, dude.
Some of it's kind of interesting. I was gonna do like this planet-themed album, and each song was gonna represent a planet in the solar system, and I did like half of them, and they're kind of lame. They're just instrumentals, like the shit I do now.
Have you heard of the orchestra? The orchestrated pieces of the planets?
Yeah, it's like from the 60s or 50s.
I don't fucking know, but I played Neptune, I believe, and like the song is just incredible. Every song just has like this specific emotion to it. But anyways, yeah, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, planets and the starscape and shit. I just watched most of Interstellar again before I came over here.
Fucking great movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, by the way, look above you.
Look above me?
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
This one? Oh, shit, that's cool.
Right?
I like it.
Yo, that on acid, the fucking jelly moves, okay? Which, by the way, are you a fan of acid? Are you a fan of the psychedelics?
I'm indifferent. I don't do anything myself, but I don't care if people do anything, you know?
Okay. Do you smoke cannabis? You drink alcohol?
No, weed makes me more anxious than I already am.
Okay,
so,
got you.
Yeah. I drink more alcohol than I should, but that's about it.
At least you could admit it. Like,
right.
Most of y'all can't. Like, come on, seriously. But Interstellar, goddamn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible movie.
I was cutting my nails, eating pizza, and I started crying when he's hugging his daughter. I was like, oh my god.
When he's hugging his daughter.
Yeah, and she's like, stay, sis, stay, blah, blah, blah.
I need to watch this.
Then he has to leave or whatever. Yeah, dude, it's great.
Oh,
Anyway,
is it the one where he's in space and he goes through the
tapes.
wormhole and he sees like her through the bookcase?
oh, and the Tesseract? No, that's way towards the end. It's before he even goes to space. Well, I mean, the whole movie makes me cry, really. But
Are we thinking about the same movie here, Interstellar, with
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
Okay, fucking. Have you read his book, by the way?
No.
Green Lights. Shout out to you, Matthew. I know you're not listening, but I could dream, goddammit.
It's all right.
All right. Yo, if you guys like reading, or if you guys even like Matthew McConaughey in general, you guys can definitely listen to Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Great book. Seriously.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
So the first piece of music, we can't find it.
I have some of it.
You have some of it.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the inspiration with that first piece?
I don't know what song it was that I did first, but I know that was some of the first stuff I did.
Okay.
And then I did some other stuff that was like an action movie theme or like a horror theme, and they are still kind of on par. I don't know how to say that.
I mean,
they're
you
kind
can
of cool. Still.
You can grab them and fuck with them and like make them into something so much better now.
I don't have the project files, but I could relearn like riffs or whatever and just kind of make a new version.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I kind of went from there, and then that computer. No. Sorry. Later in high school, or right after my senior year, I did 2 songs that had vocals. One of them was about skateboarding, which I don't skateboard, and I just wrote a song that anyway. It was called Street Surfing, and it was kind of punk, kind of Green Day inspired. And then I did this other song that was all emo, dumb, called Strip Me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like being vulnerable and shit. That's why it's called Strip Me.
Strip Me. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the dynamic right away.
Yeah.
Shit. And
It's
all
right.
all these songs that you're talking about are the ones that were from your senior year, you said?
No, the other ones were like freshman, sophomore, and then the 2 with vocals were after senior year.
After senior year.
During
Okay.
after, yeah.
Can we find those?
Those 2 are on a Reverb Nation somewhere.
Reverb Nation? Okay.
Yeah.
Check it out, guys.
I have
If
to
you
dig for
find
that.
it, tag me. Send it to me. Send me a link.
It's under Seth Darling, I think. And it's me with like eyeliner and bleached hair, and it's ridiculous, but
No, you shaved your eyebrows, right?
yeah, I have.
Yeah, okay.
Multiple times, but I'm not doing that again.
What? Out of curiosity, why did you do that? I mean, you
I
didn't
don't
look
remember
bad.
the
Like I
first
saw a
time.
picture, and you were like, "Ee," and I'm like, well, hey. No insult. I was just like,
I don't
you can
care.
pull it
I'll
off.
insult it all day, man. It looked horrible. So don't even worry about it. I had that with a beard last year, and it looked awful. It was before I got it shaped up and everything.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
You can see
Yeah, I
your
was,
face.
I was going through your Facebook, and I was like, interesting choices. That
Yeah.
that one with the skull. I can't remember which one, but I was gonna use that one for your picture.
The skull shirt.
Yeah, it has like a little logo. You're wearing your beanie and just like the beard. Just looks
Oh, it was
sick.
recent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a profile
yeah.
picture.
Yeah, I did that like a couple months ago. The last time I got my beard trimmed, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Good
way
picture.
more recent.
Check it out. Show some love, guys.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, I would grow a beard, but why?
It looks full.
No. I
Doesn't
shave
look
this
catchy.
just the goatee. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I can't like. I would look way too grizzly, and I'm way too much of a like. Well, I don't know. I guess it would suit me.
You don't have any patchy spots, so you could pull it off probably. Excuse me.
I have no patchy spots because I keep it shaved. No, thank you. I'm gonna leave the beards to you guys, because there's a fucking science to that shit. Anyways, the music that you are working on right now. Actually, no.
It was
What
high
is your?
school, and then
Oh yeah, you're right. Off Reverb Nation, off of Seth Darling. If you find it, let me know. And then what were you working on after that senior year?
So my computer died sometime after that, before I moved to El Paso, or before I even moved to Cloudcroft. I forgot to tell you, I moved there for like a year. And then when I moved back to Albuquerque, my dad managed to get my computer working again, or it just did. I don't know. It's my tower, my old tower. And I had this project called Z32, which was when I really started to get into like electronic and messing with samples and shit like that.
Cool.
And that's actually on Spotify. It's like an EP and like 2 singles, one with like a B-side or some shit, and then or like an alternate, or like the first version of one of the other songs. and that's on Bandcamp as well. Z-32, Z32.
Sick.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
after
look it up.
that, my computer died again, the tower, for the last time. So I had to have my friend Eric, my buddy Eric, recover the files for that project so I could finish that EP, because he's a tech whiz, that's what he does for a living, and I finished that crap. And then my ex let me use her laptop, the girlfriend before Laurel, my current girlfriend.
Okay.
And that's when I started In Blue on that laptop. And that was 4 years ago, like November of 2018, I started doing In Blue. And then I just kind of went off from there.
Is In Blue the name of like the album that you were working on?
No, it's the other project.
Other
The
project.
electronic. It's more moody, kind of like ambient mostly, and some other stuff. But
Is that the one that you shared with us? Like, you were saying like, here's a bunch of free music. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It was like a huge mix. I barely got through halfway of it.
no, that was the EBE greatest hits.
Okay.
Greatest shits is what it's called.
Greatest shits.
Just as a joke. Because the project's vulgar on purpose. Just
Okay.
because why not? But
Why
that's that compilation I sent you. But In Blue is what came before. It's more moody. I actually just did an album like a week ago for that one. I sent you it, the weird core one, the eyeballs and all that, with the house on it, and it's kind of just trippy, and like if you think of like liminal spaces in the back rooms, it kind of falls into that category. Weird core is an internet aesthetic.
Got you.
It's
Yeah, I'm
one of
gonna have to
those.
look it up.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the EBE compilation that I sent you is the one you said you got halfway through, and a lot of EBE, the recent project, a lot of those songs came from In Blue, but I thought they didn't really fit the whole moody vibe because a lot of them are just like breakcore and sporadic and
Makes
chaos,
sense.
and
Yeah.
that's what EBE is more of. It's more distorted and angry and vulgar and just contained chaos essentially, just for fun, you know.
Fuck yeah.
Just pure like rage and fun wrapped up into one.
I
you
feel
know?
that.
So
Yeah. So really quick, out of all the music that you have written, and because I know there's a lot more that we're gonna go over, what would be your favorite piece to recommend? Someone out there is very curious about you. You seem like a very nice guy. What is what is one song that you feel is going to grasp them?
Let me see.
You know, like right there, like fucking what's that guy's name? Orange guy, yellow hair. Trump. There you go.
Oh, Trump.
Anyways, we have none of
We're thinking of
so
clowns.
where
Was
can
that Ronald McDonald? No, that's Red.
No, I was thinking of Ronald. It's still a clown though. It's all good.
Yeah, he's still a
He's a
clown.
fucking
He's still a
clown.
clown.
Damn. Can I list one from each project out of the three
Yes.
main ones?
Yeah,
Because
you
I got
gotta,
some
yeah.
Viking stuff that's I've done 3 songs.
He's
for.
got a lot.
But
He's
yeah.
got a lot. Remember for my interview, I told you he has
Yeah.
a lot. Of
I
music.
know.
I was surprised. I was like, "You've been doing all this all yourself?" So even I have like a couple from each project myself.
Goddamn.
So from EBE, one that I'm brought back to, and you can say yours too if you want.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
guys are okay with
I'd
that,
like
I'll
to hear
jump
that.
in a
Yeah,
second.
no, I don't mind.
DMT Carnival is probably my favorite EBE song. It's just fucking insane. I did that and Natural Selection, which I made a video for.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the YouTube channel. But DMT Carnival, the one that doesn't have a video yet, that one, the fucking guitar riffs in that one are just insane. They're simple, but they're insane. And I did that and Natural Selection while I had COVID back in January, dude. And they're two of my, at least DMT Carnival's one of my favorite fucking songs from this project. And it's just, I was sick and stuffed up when I did it.
Is that the one that you sent me? That you were trying rap?
No, that's
No?
Reruns was the first one, and then I did
Okay.
Play Me, and then I did Crocodile Tears, which you were playing when I walked in.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
the green video.
I got them all mixed up. Dude.
No, you're
Like,
good, dude.
I know they're you, but I'm like, wait.
I put them out so often it's hard to keep track
Kind
sometimes.
of.
No, I
Because you
get it.
named like 3 things, and I was like, wait, huh? I mean, like, you know, we can always just like rewind and actually pay a little bit more attention to it. But yeah, dude, you are very sporadic with all your music. You just throw it out there, and you're like, here, I just finished this. Hopefully, you enjoy it. Most of the time, we do. I don't know about y'all, but you guys gotta follow him. Okay.
Oh, the other favorites. That's what we're getting at.
Right,
Shit,
right.
man.
The
Hold on.
favorites off of the EBE would be the
DMT Carnival for that one.
Okay.
And then in blue, I'm gonna have to look here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of those. That's a lot.
No, I don't mind at all, dude.
Shit.
I mean, fair warning for everybody that's gonna be looking for at his music. It's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's a lot. There's an echo. That's how a lot it is. Gosh, man, I wish I could have you on right now.
I can jump back there.
No, I need to give you a mic though. Like
That's
I gotta set up this mixer.
I got
Like
you.
I gotta.
Oh yeah.
I gotta do the whole setup. So in the future, it's gonna be the computer recording, and then I can have the iPad. And someone's like, "Hey, what's the blah blah of this of plutonium?" I have something to actually look it up with, because with the GoPro, it gets like too big of a shot. You know what I mean?
It's all
'Cause it's a
wide
wide
fisheye.
angle.
Yeah. So like the fun one, you can actually see yourself. You know, you're like, do I look good? You know what I mean? And then two is just like, you know, you get the comments right away. So
Right.
easy. Anyways,
So for In Blue, there's two probably. A Strange Feeling in a Familiar Place from the recent Weirdcore album.
a strange feeling in a familiar place.
Which kind of describes a liminal space. And then, where's the other one? Tales of Love, there it is. So from this EP, the Tales of Love EP, probably On the Rooftop. It's all lo-fi, I did all the keys, resampled it, played the bass on the whole EP, actually. It was super fun to do that. It's probably one of my favorite moments from that project. And then from Nympho, the metal project, which is how I met Ruben, back in, I think it was May, right? End of May, June?
Something like that, yeah.
I hit him up on Vamper because I was wanting to start. I fucking love that app, dude. I was trying to start
It's
an
hard to
actual
find
band
people,
for.
but yeah, it was crazy that we actually clicked and
Yeah,
You guys are
never
literally the
happens.
first people that I've ever known to actually.
find somebody.
Yeah, because I tried.
It's
Yeah.
Tinder for musicians.
Yeah, it's definitely a music
It
tender.
doesn't even work though. I get a bunch of scammers.
Really?
Yeah,
so
you
it's
get a
like-
lot of scammers on there too, but
I gave up on it.
yeah,
Same
that's
thing on
what
Tinder.
for
I
him
just
too. I had to
messaged
make sure he
everybody
was
the same
legit.
fucking thing.
I think you had to think, we had to make sure we're legit and everything.
Yeah, we fucking FaceTimed.
Yeah, we had to face. I gotta
person
FaceTime you
real?
first to make sure you're.
Is this worth it?
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love the confirmation.
Oh, but from Nympho, oh yeah. So I met him on Vamper. It's like a Tinder for musicians, basically, and it's excellent as far as I'm concerned.
Clearly.
And I found him because I was looking to start a band for the Nympho project, which is on Bandcamp and on Spotify. That's the only one I have on Spotify other than that Z32 crap I was talking about. And I wanted a guitarist, a bassist, and a drummer. I was going to do vocals. Originally, I thought I could maybe do the screams with the guitar, but the riffs were so fucking complex. I was like, there's no way I can pull this off. So
They're fun to play.
I was just going to do vocals. Now I'm doing inhales the whole time. I'm probably not going to be able to do this live.
Wait, what? Inhales?
Yeah.
Inhale screams?
Have you heard the metal stuff I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all inhales. Well, except for like
Give
weird
an
crackly
example.
shit. But
Example. If
I
you
mean,
can-
it's fucking loud as
Can you
hell.
do an example?
Yeah, hold on.
oh, move the bar.
And then I choke out, so there's no way I can do that shit live. That's why I threw that out the
Isn't
window.
that bad for your vocals though?
Yeah.
The guy from Avenged Sevenfold used to do it, and that's what
If you
I
do it that
told him.
long, yeah, for
there's-
sure.
Okay.
It's like there's case studies where it's good and bad because obviously it's all you. It depends on the person, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there's been
Okay,
times where it
fair.
doesn't hurt.
Okay.
I could do it, but now I'm just kind of like, it gets me winded. I did a verse for this guy, Illiboi, on Instagram, ILLIBOI, capital L's, capital O. I did the screamy nympho type verse on his shit. It'll be out January 3rd. So that's something new with some screams on it. My favorite song from this project, though.
Yes.
There's a lot on that one too.
Probably from the last EP. Oh, I know the song, Taboo. It's about Roe v. Wade, and I won't get into politics and shit like that, but I am totally against taking women's rights away, because it's bullshit, and that's what
Why
that
the
song's
fuck
about.
are men even talking about females' fucking rights in the first fucking place?
Right.
Right.
What the fuck? Like, I don't want a female saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have underwear that holds his balls." I'm like, why the fuck not? Who are you? What the fuck? Anyways, yeah. So
But that's what that song's about.
cool.
It was actually featured on Jeremiah Saint's. If you don't know Jeremiah Saint, he's excellent. He's like a goth industrial type dude. He made a charity album that featured 26 to 28 different
it was 29,
artists.
wasn't it? I think it was 20. No, it was
Maybe.
28.
It was close, yeah, around there. It was a charity album that donated to helping just women's clinics everywhere. I'm not sure what the website was exactly. I can't remember. But my song was on that. He featured that song on that compilation.
That's what's
That
up.
came out on Halloween. There's little less than 2 weeks left to buy that. It's only $10. I'll send you a link for that. Just remind me.
Definitely.
So that's probably my favorite song from that project. Taboo. I like the riff. I like the weird syncopation and the brutality, especially when the first chorus comes in. It's just like, what the fuck happened? You know, like it gives. I don't like to talk like this about my own music, but it gives me chills when I hear that song. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, when you make that music that gives you an emotion, that's what's gonna like connect people.
Right. Exactly.
I totally know what you mean. Like when I like write a riff that like is super melodic, and then you walk away from practice and people hum it, I'm like, I did a good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
catchy.
dude, like, yes, bro, give yourself all the fucking grace that you can. I don't mind. You can touch me. See, I told you we were gonna get close. I'm like, hey, I see you, bro. I'm right here. I'll see you inside. He knocks on my door. And if you know me, I'm gonna fucking yell at you. Why are you knocking on my door?
Never been here before.
Get inside! Anyways, this is the first time I met him.
Or it's because I'm actually a vampire, hence my last name.
Dead.
I have to be invited in, you know.
Oh, shit.
Just fucking around.
That's right. I fucked up, guys. If I die tomorrow, call Ruben. I blame him. Okay?
I'm a vampire too.
No, you're the vampire's assistant.
I'm associated. I get it. Yeah. I'm the familiar.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's my familiar, exactly.
God fucking damn it.
What we do in the shadows, man. That fucking show.
That movie's amazing. Too.
Excellent.
Out of all the songs that you have created, actually no, that's not the question. How many songs have you created?
In total?
In total, man.
Over 200 at least.
Yeah.
Over 200. And
Combined?
how many are available on the internet?
Over 200.
Most,
Okay.
yeah, pretty
Most
much
of
all that.
Almost
Somewhere
all
on the
Bandcamp,
internet.
yeah.
Somewhere.
All on
Loophole.
Bandcamp. One of Nympho's on Spotify as well.
iTunes as well.
And iTunes everywhere. Yeah, I use DistroKid for Nympho.
I was gonna use DistroKid. Is it good?
Yeah,
Reliable?
it's $20 for the base level, and that's all I need. You know what I mean? And there's other features that are like a few dollars a piece if you want to add on top of that. But
Got you. So, with all the music that you have, my next question is, where have you performed?
nowhere.
And that's the unfortunate part.
Not with my own stuff, honestly. Or, yeah. But
Okay, so but you have performed for other people's music?
yeah, a few shows, like once with this band a few years ago. I'm not gonna name names or anything for my own reasons. And then I think like 4 other times with another band. They were both kind of goth industrial, all in Albuquerque. Albuquerque-based bands at the time. One of them moved to Arizona, I think. We played in Durango, Farmington, which nobody showed up for, and then El Paso at the Rock House with that band, and then one show in Albuquerque, and then the other band, the first one I mentioned, that was at the old Bird's Tiki Lounge, and I
Are they still open?
don't ever want to think about that show.
I
ever
don't
again.
think so. I think it's switched owners and something else now. I don't think it's called Birds anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, it's something else. They closed down a few years ago. I think.
COVID is really good.
Well, it's nice that you have some of that on stage experience. You know what I mean, for the future. Because like when you're on stage and you're singing your own shit, it's gonna be a different vibe, but you still understand the dynamic of being, having that presence for people. So that's really important.
Yeah, at least have an idea, you know.
Mm-hmm.
More
And
or
hopefully soon next year you're gonna be performing.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling him he's gonna be performing.
Oh, dude, my buddy Pablo in Spism, they're a fucking great band. They're a duo. They're like a live drum and bass punk duo.
Nice.
Yeah, and they do like a lot of like synth pop kind of stuff too. They just put out an album. I did a remix for them last October, and that was fucking fun. But Pablo, the bass player, he lives in Tokyo. His wife.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's married to a Japanese woman. They have a daughter, and what can I envy it, man? Well,
Okay.
some parts of it. 'Cause-
Yeah, not all, because they can't have a second one, right?
Oh, I'm not even talking about the child. I just mean like the expenses out there are insane, especially for a gaijin,
Gaijin.
a Westerner.
Western or a white
Oh,
guy.
Gaijin.
Foreigner.
It's like the
Oh,
widow.
yeah.
shit.
Fucking no way. There's no way I can survive. Anyway, he told me, you better get your ass on stage, bro. Do it. What's holding you back? I said, well, I don't want to use the computer because I'm afraid it might crash and it's super slow anyway. And I told Ruben this, and I was like, bro, all I need is to mic up an amp if you have one. Get a little synth. I need to buy a little synth just to play some distorted like bass parts or like some lead to fill in some spots, and
Got
then
it.
a mic for like the rapping, and then have some backing tracks, and that's it. So I told Ruben like a week ago or something. I was like, let's play a fucking show in March. Let's just have a few months. Let's make that a goal. If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to be sad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just make it finally happen, because I'm tired of pussyfooting around making more music that I'm not performing yet.
So
am
I.
So
you're
mad at me?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, dude, I remember I had a conversation with you, and you said that you haven't performed yet. I'm like, you have all this talent, and we haven't even seen you on stage yet. What the fuck?
I have no idea how to fucking perform it because it's so nuts. Some of it's just so layered and crazy. I'm just like, how do I do this?
Well, I mean, you have the music, and then you take out the parts that you would be doing live, correct?
It depends on the song. I probably won't. I'll probably play the guitars that are already there.
Okay.
Add an extra layer, and we can do our own twist on it and give it that much more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's parts that don't have riffs, or that only have riffs in certain parts of the song, like DMT Carnival.
Gotcha.
Only has riffs like in the first, middle, and end. So we have to come up with riffs, and that's what I've been doing the past week, is coming up with new stuff to layer on top of that. You know?
Got it, okay.
And we'd both be doing that on stage.
Fuck.
Just chugging and shit over breakbeats and distorted hip hop and whatever, you know. So
I can't wait to see what you guys are going to be doing in the future, honestly, because I know that there's a lot to offer. And we have reached the end of our second segment, but before we get off with everybody really quick, would you let everybody know again where to find you on social media?
Yeah.
Because I know you on Facebook, and then I have you connected on the YouTube, but you know there's a bunch of other places, so where can we find you?
So on Instagram, it's 11 Benevolent Elephants, the full name, but the handle is EBE Dags, so EBEDAGS 313. EBE Dags 313. Dags is one of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is taken, so I had to add that.
It's unique, I'll give you that.
You can follow Nympho and In Blue on Instagram if you want. Let me get those pulled up here real quick. I forgot my handles. In Blue 313, so it's in_blue_313. Nympho is Nympho 313. Number's a long story. It's all on Bandcamp. The link should be in the descriptions on the Instagram pages.
Okay.
Same with the 313 and the Bandcamp handles. And then Facebook. On Facebook, I'm Jonny Ded, JONNYDED.
DED. Check it out, guys. Well, thank you for coming on to the podcast, Jonny, a.k.a. Seth. Seth Darling, by the way. Hopefully, we will be seeing a couple more things from you soon. We will be having Jonny Ded and Lakota Neko on the podcast next year, so definitely tune in on that. I will be posting up some stuff about it. If you haven't checked out Jonny Ded yet, check him out. You guys are missing out on something that's very unique. Check it. And yeah, keep up, because when he performs, I'm going to be putting that out there, and hopefully we'll be able to see some of you guys out there. So thank you for coming in, Jonny. Much love to you, dude. And if you guys want to tune in for the rest of the podcast for about 10 more minutes, it will only be available on YouTube, T Talks and Talks Local. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. Bye. Woo! That was a fucking lot. No, smooth too, dude. Like, that's exactly what I thought was gonna fucking happen.
Today.
Huh?
You didn't have no light issues.
Dude, but did you see her? She
It
twitched.
started twitching.
That's why I fucking
And I saw you pointed it out.
So okay, this one's Blinky. This one's Tolly. Thank you, Kelsey, by the way. And this dude, this one will fucking turn off on me, and I have to throw something at it. That's why I have these controllers here.
Just in case.
Ja! Anyways, yeah.
One
So
day that's just gonna bust and fall over, dude.
No, dude, because of the light, 4 inches away from
Okay.
from the thing. You know, you get it, the thing, man. The fucking thing.
That thing right there? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, dude, that was a fucking dope podcast. I appreciate it. Have you done podcasts before?
I was on KUNM for In Blue in 2019, October 2019.
Sick.
I don't talk to the guy anymore. His name was Casey Mortensen. He had a avant-garde music type show there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
My ex actually came on with me. I have the audio somewhere.
Come sit over here, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is the extra stuff.
And then
so if you're tuning in, what up?
Sorry, I look like trash.
No, bro, you're fine. I'm in fucking pajamas, homie. You're fine.
I still wear the ears though.
I know.
That's
I get to wear this one at
really
work.
cool.
Ironically, yeah. This is where I got my actual. This is where I got my signature. Because you know how I do the paw print with the pentagram in it. It's from this.
I put that sticker on my guitar the other day.
Oh, did you? Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it was mostly fucking like just like a contour. It was
Yeah,
so cool,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It's pretty cool.
I peeled it and I was like, dude, this is dope. under black light on the black guitar, it's going.
Does it look?
it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
amazing.
I was gonna get a glow in the dark one, so they would even look better. But what was it? But yeah, I'm sorry, I look like trash.
No, you're good, bro. I'm in pajamas, whatever.
When you sent the sticker, I was just like, I have to show you.
Oh, you put it on there too?
Yes,
that's the one.
I love it, dude.
By accident.
I fucking love this thing.
Oh, as far as podcasts, I did one with James James McAllister. I forget if it's David or Davis. From the Stash podcast. I did that for Nympho back in probably May. I think it was May and mid-May. And then I did another one from one of the dudes, not my friend from Spism. His name's Tony De Janeiro. Fuck is his band name? They Might Drown. He lives in Tokyo. He's a gaijin too.
I like
But
that.
he did my second podcast for Nympho like probably a month later or something. So I've done a few. I mean,
Okay.
not many, but
No,
those were fun.
Yeah, no, it was noticeable that you were like very talkative and you had like the basis for it.
Mm.
Either one because you already had it naturally, or two because you were already like, all right, I already know when you're on the podcast, just talk. Because some people. So, how was your day? I'm like,
I ran over the shit in
Really?
my head. I had hypothetical scenarios going in my head earlier. I was like, what if I said it like that to him? I wonder how he'd react.
I said what like that?
Just
Oh,
like
certain
dry,
things?
just short and dry like that. I wouldn't do that to you.
I mean, you did twice, but it wasn't so noticeable. I just had to be like, and this, blah blah blah. You know, it's just
I don't even
podcasting.
remember what the fuck it was.
No, I can't. We'll be probably watching this again.
I'll rewatch it. I was rewatching myself just to see how much of an idiot I look.
You can just post it. I don't give a fuck. It's already recorded, so.
Oh yeah,
What
no,
else?
this
I
is
can't go back.
live. Like people watching.
Yeah, on top of that.
What up, everybody watching? By the way, all the one people.
One people.
I love you.
Oh, I thought it said 3 a second ago.
Probably we did.
It was fluctuating.
Yeah,
quite a
it usually
bit. Yeah.
fluctuates.
These podcasts usually aren't for like instant gratification. They're more for like in the future when you make
Yeah,
it
you go
big
back
and be
and
like,
watch it.
so who were you before that? Like, oh, you can look at this podcast.
I always
actually.
tell people when they ask me dumb questions, like, watch the podcast.
Just watch the podcast.
Just watch the
It's
podcast.
so much
I was
fun.
like, what podcast? I was like, well, now there's 2. So look up for, like I always said, look up this space.
Well, the first time you
Yeah, the
printed it-
makeup. So yeah,
Fuck
the
yeah.
makeup
When you're
on.
65, like, so who are your roots? Oh, check this out. Whatever. Me when I was a baby.
Cute little
I
bike.
came out listening to ranchera music, so
Ranchera.
that's my roots right there. Just boom, 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 boom. You know.
We should do an interlude cover of a song in between songs.
Yeah. Oh, so now that I DJ and stuff like that, I've been throwing in like Spanish songs that were from my mom. You know,
Right,
like, when
right.
especially my parents are there. I always throw in like a little extra for them because they're supporting me out in public.
Yeah.
So I'll throw in like some Puerta Negra.
Is that
or-
when you were dancing in a dress at that one?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you saw the video, I was
Yeah.
dancing with my mom and dad, and I was wearing a dress and shit.
I didn't watch that part.
Oh
yeah. The skull.
I had my
cat mask.
skull mask on just for Halloween. Yeah, I was like, every time my parents come out, I always, give them the support back. And I was like, hey, this is for them. Let them have their moment. I was like, if you guys like, you guys can dance too. But, it's for them coming out and supporting my dumbass. Because I'm over here being a jackass. My dad's all, like, looking at me, like, disappointed. But then he's also like,
What
you
the
got your own
songs are you
thing.
playing, bro?
yeah.
Are you talking about Facebook?
No,
Or is
so
that on
that
Instagram?
one, I did post it on Facebook, and I think I posted it on Instagram too, but, yeah, like, before I went out and danced, I was like, hey guys, this next part's for my parents. I want to thank those 2 people over there.
That's so sweet.
They brought me into this world. They could take me out whenever they want. I was like, they put up with my shit, so you guys have to put up with it too. And then, I started playing, what was it? Piñata Protest, which is like a punk band from El Paso, but they're all Mexican. So they all do accordions and guitars and stuff like that. And there was a song called DWI, because it was about leaving the bar all drunk and getting caught.
That sounds like El Paso.
Right. So I started dancing that. And I started skanking with my mom, and then I got off, and then I played Metalachi cover of Man in a Box.
You say Metalachi?
Metalachi is
That's awesome.
yeah,
Mariachi.
they're
that's
mariachi.
sick.
They do
That's
metal
cool.
covers in mariachi style.
Uh-huh.
So it was Man in a Box, and then it's like a cumbia, right? So
Ooh.
yeah,
Alice in
so
Chains?
it's
Dude.
Alice in Chains cumbia. It's freaking awesome. So I brought my dad out, and I have them dance, and then after that. I was like, thank you guys, back to a regularly scheduled program. I just went hardcore until like My Chemical Romance or something.
That's cool. You said like mariachi punk that reminds me of Cafe Taco Bell.
Oh, there was that.
They're from Mexico, I
Okay.
think. But yeah, they're
Cafe.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
I try to throw in
that
like
big
so when I do the live shows, I try to mix it up. I don't like, especially because I'm a very mixed person. If you follow me, you know what kind of music I listen to.
yeah.
So my music's everywhere. So when I do a show, I want that to show,
Yeah,
which it
exactly.
sometimes goes through and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
The last show I did went really good because people were like, it went from my starter song has been so far the Warriors opening. Are you familiar with the Warriors?
I don't know
So
the
it's
song,
just
I
that
remember
it's just
it.
that little guitar riff that with like the little like random like piano in the back, and then out of there it
Okay.
goes into whatever I'm gonna do. So this last show I did was the Matador. I did that, and then it went into Rob Zombie, hardcore
That's
fucking
dope.
Rob Zombie.
That's
Some
awesome.
people as soon as that happened, some guys like, let's go, and they left right away. But then other people were like, okay, and then went from Rob Zombie to fucking like hardcore techno. I can't even remember what song. Probably like I like to throw in like
It's a
old
nice
90s
transition,
techno.
yeah.
And some people like it, some people don't. And then I went from techno to rap to rock to rap to techno to rap to rock, and
Yeah.
it just keeps going all over the place,
Determining a set list of any kind is the same process of coming up with a track list for your album.
Yeah, I don't even come up with a set list, honestly.
Really?
I do it all.
Kinda just do it?
just right there.
Oh, okay.
I always tell people because they're like, "Oh, what songs are you gonna play?" I was like, honestly, I have 7 or 8 playlists that I can pick and choose from.
Mhm.
Each one's about 8 to 9 hours long, so there's a lot of tracks I can just like choose from.
That's
and when I do
insane.
choose, I can be like, say, I'm gonna play "Prayer of a Refuge" by what the fuck is their name? The Rise Against, right? I'm gonna go from there, and then I'm gonna go to La Chona or whatever. Say that's what it is, right? And
Yeah.
within me picking the song, I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm gonna switch it, and I'll change it like 3 or 4 times before the song actually ends, so I can have the variation. But you know what I mean? It always changes based on how people are reacting out there. Like,
Yeah. You
like,
kind of have to go with it.
I had to fight myself so hard at the Matador show towards the end because I wanted to go back into hardcore metal because I had a break from.
Everybody wanted fucking rap.
Yeah, everyone wanted rap, so I
Yeah.
kept it at rap and hip hop and stuff like that. But I wanted to I wanted to be like, these fuckers don't know what's gonna hit them. These motherfuckers don't know what's gonna hit them. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to kill it.
No.
I'm not gonna kill it. So I kept it with stuff I wanted to play. So I went from like, what's that song by Snoop? Drop It Like It's Hot. The Drop It
Oh
Like
my God.
the pimps. I went from there to freaking Spice Girls. From Spice Girls to Regulators
like
by Warren G.
Worming your way out.
You know what I
of it
mean?
slowly.
You try to like
back.
snake your way out of it, but then
Yeah.
sometimes there's no way. That people are gonna be so pissed off if I go from Warren G to fucking
Maybe I'm satisfied no matter what.
fucking yeah, no one's gonna be satisfied no matter. But if I go from Warren G to fucking Kill or Be Killed or something like that,
Okay, yeah.
you know what I mean? It just goes from do 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 do. You know what I mean? People are just like, what the fuck's going on?
I'd love that.
I do that.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
we would like that.
I
but
do that, but some people are not into that. So
Yeah.
I'm glad though.
fucking
I'm glad that the people
We're
who
not
have
like
been coming out-
everybody else.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm glad that the people
And that's
who
why
have
we're
been coming
together.
out- Yeah, I'm glad that the people who have been coming out, they've been dealing with it and supporting it. But there's, like I said, there's a couple of times you see it and people are just like, let's get the fuck out of here. But I'm like, whatever.
You just do that at the very. You do that right before last call.
Right.
You help the bar.
See? You guys-
Yeah,
I've never
So-
DJed. I'm just being a smartass.
So really quick, we got 3 minutes left before this podcast ends because Instagram only allows me to do an hour.
Oh really?
Which is okay. I don't mind. I mean, podcast for an hour, I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, subscribing, and if you guys are listening on most podcast platforms, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And this is my last podcast of 2022.
Really?
I just realized that. Yeah.
Yeah, next month. The year's already coming up to it.
Next fucking month,
Oh yeah, it is
y'all.
the 19th already.
Yeah.
Huh? Holy shit.
Yeah, so
Christmas,
next
all that
Monday.
stuff
Yeah,
is
next Monday is already a holiday.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas day, but it's like
Sunday,
a different type of Christmas day.
The 25th is of Sunday, so the Monday. So I think the Monday's like a different type of Christmas, like a different country's Christmas or something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I figured, I'm just gonna leave it, and even like the first Monday of January, I'm gonna leave that because,
People's families will be in town and shit anyway.
and we're gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
So we need to bro.
Yeah. 3 shows coming up still. So.
3 shows. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the podcast with Le Curuneco, check it out. He is on 2 podcasts. Well, 3 podcasts with
3
me.
with this one, yeah.
With this
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah.
I
You
can always
did a
pop
year
up
apart,
every now.
right?
Just invite me to all of
Like
them.
a year apart, and then
Yeah.
And then this one.
Yeah, that's what I want us to do, but it's not as easy. Like, dude, I have a whole list of bands for every Monday of 2023,
hell yeah.
and only 4 of them got back to me.
Oh.
Well, 4 of them said yes, and the other ones are like, "Hey, we're working on projects. We're not gonna be able to.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we're working on this new album. We're not gonna be able to. Hey, we're gonna be touring. We're not gonna be able to." It's like, damn it, this is not gonna be as easy as I thought to get bands on this podcast. But I'm just gonna do what I can. So, anyways, we have less than 60 seconds, guys. Thank you so much for being tuned in. I love you. I will see you next year, or you guys will see me. Whatever. You guys fucking get it. Podcasters are always like, "Oh, I'll see you in the next one." I will see you. Anyways, okay. Bye. Ah, shit. No. Technology.